Senator Shaheen.
Good morning. Congratulations to both of you on your nominations, and thank you to you and your families for your willingness to continue to serve. Lieutenant General Donovan, historically, USAID programs and State Department-funded support have been critical in Southcom because, as we know on this committee, we've most often in the past have had a low force presence in the region, and we've used soft power to combat Chinese and Russian and other adversarial influences there. In fiscal year 2024, USAID provided $1.3 billion in humanitarian assistance in Southcom's area of responsibility. In fiscal year 2025, that number dropped to only $127.5 million. So as you think about this challenge, how do you address the need for soft power in the region without having the previous available support to do that?
Senator, thank you for that, and I have been thinking quite a bit about that because throughout my 37 years of service, always have been ashore in many locations aligned with, supporting at times, but always working closely with, the Chief of Mission, the elements of the Department of State. So it's ingrained in what we do, both as Marines and as a soft leader. I am concerned about any drops in any of the tools that would be available to a combatant commander to address a range of issues. And the idea of soft power, to ensuring that if confirmed on the ground, I can take a look at the requirements, specifically if made a priority effort in the NSS, it needs to be matched by our priority effort and all the resources available, specifically with those allies and partners to be used in ways we've used so successfully in the past. So I pledge to look into any decrements, Senator, and find ways to cover gaps and ask for more resources.
Well, thank you. As you're thinking down the road, what does success look like in Southcom in the next, say, 3 to 5 years?
Success looks at a safe and secure homeland and Southcom's connection to Northcom to provide that buffer to protect our homeland, but at the same time, regional partners built so they can handle regional problems and share those burdens. Senator.
Thank you. Lieutenant General Rudd, Cybercom, as we discussed when you came to see me, plays a critical role in disrupting foreign adversarial cyber threats to the United States. Traditionally, the Cybercom commander sits on the Interagency Elections Security Group in coordination with the Department of Homeland Security and other interagency partners. Now, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence annual threat assessments from 2023, 2024, and 2025 all said that Russia and China both view election interference as opportunities to advance their malign influence operations and to sow domestic discord. So with elections coming up this year, as you can imagine, election security is critical in America. So if confirmed, how will you prioritize Cybercom's work with the Interagency Election Security Group?
Senator, any foreign attempt to undermine the American process of democracy, and at the center of that is our electoral process, as you all know far better than I do, has got to be safeguarded. It's absolutely a fundamental priority for the nation. And as you described, there's an interagency process and members that do that. And I would hope that if confirmed, my experience with interagency collaboration and integration will play a useful role in that. And certainly, again, I don't know what role Cybercom was currently planned to do in the future elections. I know it's had a critical role in the past, and if confirmed, I'd continue to prioritize that as directed.
Thank you. Lieutenant General Donovan, when we visited in my office, one of the things we talked about is the challenge of the expanded operations in Southcom and what that means for the mission requirements, for personnel, for the foundation to support that expanded mission. Can you talk a little bit about how you view that and what you think we need to do in order to ensure that we have the support that's needed for the build-up there?
Senator, thank you, and thank you for that conversation in the office. You're going to hear from a Marine and a Special Operations leader that it's all about logistics, and the logistics foundation is to maintain the capabilities you have so you can offer additional mission sets in the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.